Let's talk about the best merchant accounts for online dating. So if you're interested in this sort of niche, here's a review I want you to pay attention to. So our first provider here is Payment Cloud. And the thing is that, Payment Cloud is based in Woodland Hills, California. And it's a merchant account provider that actually specializes in serving high risk business types, which often includes online dating businesses. Okay. And the company's products and services include point of sale solutions, P.O.S, of course, mobile phone swappers and online payment gateway and virtual terminal. You have EMV compatible terminals and merchant cash advances. So this is kind of cool. And Payment Cloud, in our view, is a great option for merchants who require offshore merchant accounts. And Payment Cloud provides a dedicated account rep to all new merchants for the life of the account. So for the life of the account, okay? And the company has not received any negative complaints on consumer forums. So that's really good. And it really customizes its pricing according to each merchant's business type and payment history. So if you are thinking about setting up an online dating business or online dating website, and you really want you're looking for a payment processing, basically Payment Cloud can be a great candidate for you. So basically, it's one of those things where if you are running an online dating business and need to accept credit card payments from your customers, Payment Cloud is the perfect solution in our view. And the thing is that it's one of those things where you have to understand they have the infrastructure for that kind of business, okay? And so you have customized solutions for online dating businesses. And Payment Cloud understand really, and we have actually been following this company for a couple of years now. They really understand the unique needs of online dating businesses, and so they offer customized payment solutions tailored to meet those needs. Okay, this includes what? For example, you have features like recurring billing. You have chargeback protection, and you have fraud detection tools, which are essential for online dating businesses. So with Payment Cloud, you can be sure that your payment processing needs will be taken care of in terms of operational flexibility, but also frequency. This is really important. Of course, everything has to be regulatory compliant. This is really important. You have fast and reliable payment processing. And you also have competitive rates and fees. So the bottom line here is that, again, Payment Cloud has the infrastructure for it. If you have any question, just call the company at 1-888-506-7856. 1-888-506-7856. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. The other player I want to share with you here is eMerchant Broker. So if you are looking for a merchant account for online dating, you would want to explore eMerchant Broker's offer, okay? And the thing is that this is actually a Los Angeles and a California-based company that actually offers high-risk e-commerce processing solutions, including online dating merchant accounts. And so the company's products include ACH processing. You have an online payment gateway, merchant cash advance, and a chargeback management system to help merchants dispute and resolve chargeback claims. So this is kind of cool. And eMerchantBroker.com places an emphasis on providing credit card processing for online dating services. Okay. So besides the Payment Cloud, eMerchant Broker is a great candidate. And so they actually offer a custom pricing for each merchant and maintains a low complaint rate relative to its size and merchant portfolio. So if you actually are going to get into online dating, you might want to explore the kind of offer that the eMerchant Broker has, okay? And so it's one of those things where if you are a business owner, it doesn't matter if you are a business owner in the online dating industry, whether you are a new business owner or you are an existing business, you really understand that it's important to have a reliable and secure payment processing system. And this is exactly what eMerchant Broker really attempts to actually offer, okay? And one thing I want to say here is that you are able to accept credit card and debit card payments right away. Like you don't have to wait for like 72 hours or 48 hours. No, when you go with eMerchant Broker, you basically can start accepting credit card payments and debit card payments from customers right away who are buying your online dating products without having to worry about chargebacks, fraud, or payment processing errors. And so eMerchant Broker has the necessary expertise and technology to actually keep your business running smoothly and ensure that your transactions are safe and secure. So we actually have studied this player for a couple of years now. They're really good. They have the size, they have the expertise, and they have the tools to actually kind of help you out. So, and the cool thing is you have actually safe and secure transactions. you have a variety of payment solutions available. So the thing is that basically you are able to you have multiple payment methods. You have credit cards, debit cards, and e-wallets. That means what? It means that for your online dating business, you can actually cater to the payment preferences of your customers, and this really increases the likelihood of closing a sale. So this is kind of important. You also have advanced fraud protection and also advanced fraud prevention. And so you are basically, see, when you go with e-merchant broker, you have I think I've said this before, you have the infrastructure. They have actually created a constellation of algorithms and other sophisticated technologies to detect and prevent fraudulent transactions. Okay, so that way you can rest assured that your business is protected from potential chargeback losses and other fraudulent activities. So any question, call eMerchant Broker on at 1-877-301-3442. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the best merchant accounts for online dating. The third player I want to acquaint you here is it's a Host Merchant Services, and so this is a Newark, Delaware-based merchant account provider that's actually able to provide merchant accounts for some dating sites. And the company's products and services include online marketing tools, an online payment gateway and virtual terminal, mobile credit card processing, gift and loyalty programs, merchant cash advance, and offshore merchant accounts. So Host Merchant Services specializes in e-commerce businesses and provides a free website and email address to interested merchants. So this is kind of cool. So in our view, and we have actually studied this for a while now, Host remains a great fit for online dating services. They have an established credit card processing history. Okay. And this is kind of cool. So we love that a lot. And the cool thing about Host Merchant Services is that you actually will enjoy transparent pricing and the ability to cancel service without penalties. So this is kind of cool. So there's no ETF, there's no early termination fees here. And actually, Host Merchant Services actually maintains an A+ rating on most consumer forums. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So basically, you have the ability to accept credit card payments for your online dating products with Host Merchant Services. You have secure payment processing. This is really good. You have competitive pricing. So we love that a lot. You have customizable solutions. You have responsive customer support. This is really cool. And so when we talk about competitive pricing, basically, you understand that pricing is an important consideration for small business owners, especially those that are in the online dating sector. So Host Merchant Services offers transparent and competitive pricing with no hidden fees or long-term contracts. So we love that a lot. We love the transparency here. We love the operational flexibility here. So this is really cool. So with their simple pricing structure, you can easily understand the cost associated with accepting credit card payments for your online dating products. So this is kind of cool. So if you have any question here, you want to contact the Host Merchant Services, you can call 1-888-591-9026, 1-888-591-9026. Another player I want to share with you here is National Processing. So if you're looking for merchant accounts for online dating, you might want to think about National Processing. So when we think about National Processing, this is basically a player that offers several business processing options and can assist online dating sites with identifying the right virtual terminal for their needs. Okay. And the company actually offers two pricing options. So one, an interchange plus program, or a zero fee program. I'll get it. A zero fee program, both of which offer competitively priced rates. Okay. And so National Processing has a clean reputation with just one complaint filed in the last 3 to 4 years, which is not concerning in nature when I think about it. Okay. And so we love National Processing. We think it's a solid option for most online dating businesses. So basically, why? Well, you have a constellation of reasons why. You have high approval rates. So if you are an online dating business, either a new one or an existing one, you have high approval rates. You have a recurring billing. So this is kind of cool. And you have a flexible integration you have also secure transactions. So when you go with national processing, at least you're sure that they provide end-to-end encryption and PCI compliance, ensuring that all transactions are safe and secure. And so in our view, national processing becomes an ideal credit card processing partner for online dating businesses. Its high approval rates, recurring billing solutions, flexible integration options, and secure transactions make it, when you really think about it, a reliable and secure payment processing option for businesses selling online dating products. Okay. And if you have any question, you can call the company, you can go to the website, or you can call the company 385-777-1235. Again, the number here is 385-777-1235. And so speaking about integration, when I said flexible integration, what I mean here is that national processing offers flexible integration options that can be customized to meet the unique needs of online dating businesses. So whether businesses need to integrate their payment processing with their websites or mobile app, national processing can provide a seamless solution that's easy to use and manage. So this is really cool. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the best merchant accounts for online dating. So there you have it. Our top four best merchant accounts for online dating. Let me give you an overview of this whole conversation so you understand the topic that we're actually talking about. So when we talk about online dating, you need to understand this is considered a high risk sort of industry. And the thing is that, when we talk about payment processing for dating services, you have a whole constellation of regulatory, you also operational or even legal, I would say a legal, operations you need to think about, okay? Credit card processors typically classify online dating websites as high risks, in part because of the adult nature of their service, and in part because of the high chargeback rates that these businesses typically experience. So this means what? It means that even if you run a completely legitimate online dating service, you might have trouble getting approved for a merchant accounts through conventional providers. It is what it is. Don't try to fight it, okay? And so you should, however, be able to accept credit cards through a higher-risk merchant account provider. Although high-risk credit card processors tend to charge higher rates or require cash reserves from their merchants, they can also help streamline your business by providing online payment solutions, internet marketing tools, and readily available customer support. So whether you think about payment cloud or e-merchant broker or host merchant services or national processing, those four players have the infrastructure, hardware and software to kind of help you there. And so to help you find a processor that can help your business grow, it's important to understand what kind of needs you have, okay? And because the companies that I just listed, the four companies I just listed, they all offer automated recurring billing, which is really helpful. They have payment gateways. They have internet marketing tools, which you need anyway if you are trying to polish or you're trying to buttress your online presence. And they also have other useful services for dating services. And what we also love is that those four players, they are known to provide low commitment contracts with transparent pricing and quality customer support. So it's important to understand though, but before you sign anything, please read the fine prints. You want to call the company's customer service department to have a conversation to really know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Okay. And so to find the right provider for your online dating business, be sure to research each processor's products and features and compare pricing and terms. You really want to know, again, what kind of stuff you're getting yourself into before you commit. Because even though some of those players don't have ETFs, early termination fees, it still helps to know exactly what kind of contractual agreements you are tying yourself into. So now let's talk about how to select the best online dating credit card processor. It's one of those things where, again, the industry is considered already a very high risk. So you got to be a little careful in terms of selecting your online dating credit card processor. So when selecting a credit card processor for your online dating business in the U.S., at least in the U.S. and Canada, there are several factors to consider, okay? So first of all, let's talk about high-risk payment processing. So when we talk about high-risk payment processing, Online dating businesses, I think I've established this before, are often classified as high risk by payment processors. This means that there is a higher likelihood of chargebacks and fraud. So therefore, it's essential to select a payment processor that specializes in high-risk payment processing and has experience dealing with online dating businesses. In other words, if you are in online dating, don't go for a Square, don't go for PayPal, Zettle, don't go for Braintree payments. Go for the four players I just listed for you, right? E-merchants, host merchants, national processing, and payment cloud. Because if you are going for Shopify, if you're going for QuickBooks, those players do not want to be associated with certain quote unquote high risk industries. It is what it is. Don't try to fight it. The second thing you want to look at here is security. So security is a critical concern for any online business, but it is especially important for online dating businesses because basically you'll be handling sensitive customer information, including credit card numbers and personal information. And this is important. We're speaking here about personal information in terms of psychology, physiology, psychology and physiology. Okay, and so therefore, it's really essential to choose a payment processor that is PCI compliant and offers a robust fraud prevention measures. And also the third thing that you want to look at, the third criterion, is payment options. So your customers should have the flexibility to pay in a way that is convenient to them. Remember, you are having a business, but your customers are the one keeping your business afloat. And you got to really do everything to make their life easy. Okay. So therefore, it is essential to select a payment processor that offers a variety of payment options, including credit and debit cards, PayPal, and other popular payment methods, including Stripe, for instance. You got to have that because if you are to survive, you got to have that flexibility. Really important. So besides high-risk payment processing, security, and payment options, there are other criteria you need to really pay attention to when you are thinking about selecting your best online dating credit card processor, right? So you have credit card processing fees. So when selecting a payment processor, you should consider actually the fees they charge for their services. So some processors may charge a flat rate while others charge a percentage of each transaction. And additionally, some processors may charge monthly fees or setup fees. So be sure to consider all of these fees when selecting a payment processor, because the bottom line here is that if you are doing revenue analysis, you got to really know whether the ROI is in your favor or not. Okay. So credit card processing fees are really important. You want to pay attention to also the reputation. So you want to select a payment processor that has a great reputation in the industry. You want to look for processors that have positive reviews from other online dating businesses and have been in business for several years. I mean, operational history, operational flexibility really plays an important role. You can consider actually, you can actually do some research. You can watch shows like this to have a clear idea whether the company is really worth it. Or you can actually just Google the processor. Okay. You also want to think about integration. So your payment processor should be able to integrate easily with your online dating platform. Ensure that the processor you can choose actually has an API that's easy to integrate into your website. Okay. API, application programming interface. So this is kind of important because when we talk about online dating, a lot of traditional, conventional, quote unquote, sort of applications are trying to really stay away from those from that industry. So you can't really, for instance, implement a Zapier integration. Okay, and so you also want to think about a provider that has exceptional customer service. So you should really select a payment processor that offers excellent customer support. You want to work with a processor that's responsive to your needs and can help you quickly resolve any issues that arise, and especially chargebacks or fraud. Okay. And so by considering these factors, you can actually select a payment processor that's well suited to your online dating business in the US, Canada, or overseas. So again, you have high risk payment processing, security, payment options, credit card processing fees, reputation, integration, and exceptional customer support. All right, let's quickly recap to this conversation. Thank you so much for your attention. So in today's conversation, I spoke to you about the best merchant accounts for online dating. So I give you a review. So our top 4 players are Payment Cloud, e-merchant broker, host merchant services, and national processing. Then I'll give you an overview. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.